Welcome to True Colors. I'm Kathy Ageron.
And I'm Jennifer Perini, and we're with Brevard Cultural Alliance.
Brevard Cultural Alliance is the designated local arts agency for all of Brevard County. We serve cultural organizations, artists, and provide arts education programming in Brevard Public Schools, among many other things.
We want to welcome you back for the last episode of the season, created and presented in partnership with BCA's Leadership Brevard Community Acceleration Project team.
With True Colors, Brevard Cultural Alliance seeks to increase diversity and inclusiveness for Brevard's cultural community by providing a platform for new voices.
As we close our first season, we would like to thank everyone for joining, sharing, and supporting us. Also, just a quick reminder that all of the episodes from our first season are available on our Facebook and YouTube channels.
We really hope that you've enjoyed True Colors as much as we have and encourage you to come back, hopefully in a few months for season 2. And now it's our pleasure to introduce the hosts of True Colors, Diversity of Thought Chief Executive Officer, David Jones.
And Shamika Chamberlain, owner of the Custom Ladybug. David and Shamika.
Shamika, where you at? There you are.
Hello.
Listen, ladies, thank you so much, Kathy and Jennifer. This has been an absolute blessing. It's been a great time. On behalf of the Leadership Brevard, or Lead Brevard's CAP team, we appreciate your trust in us to be able to bring this to life, and your partnership has been absolutely a blessing. And I don't know what I'm going to do on Tuesday nights anymore. Like it's 6:30. We don't have that call. Like I looked at it, it was like, oh, there's no call at 6:30.
There's no more calls.
What am I going to do? But thank you. The time and effort and energy that you ladies have put into this has been absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much. Yes. We appreciate you.
It has been a pleasure.
Back at you.
It's been a pleasure.
All right. So, hey, how you doing, Shamika?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm excited about today. I really am.
Yes. Our guest is, after my own heart, is one of my, facets of life. But before we jump into our show today, we want to thank you all again for joining us on Facebook and YouTube. And just as Jennifer said, this is our last show of the season, and we shall be back hopefully soon. We want to thank you for embarking on this journey with us. And also just a note, due to the rain, there may be about a 4-second delay for today's show, but we are going to push through and persevere. So just, sit back and enjoy because we're going to deliver.
Yes. And speaking of our guest, it's going to be, I'm so excited. You guys have no idea what you're in for. All right. So from DrumLuv, say I got it right. DrumLuv. We are going to bring in the phenomenal, the amazing Miss Dallas Clark, who has her own video package. So here we go. Ooh, hey Dallas, how you doing?
Hello, Dallas.
Hey, good day. Hey, y'all.
Look, I'm loving your intro video. Look, I say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So yes, you're ready
on my phone. Several years ago, I put that together on my phone. I couldn't do that now.
Yep. So listen, Dallas, I moved to Brevard in 2015, and I was introduced to capoeira in Virginia. But when I came here, a guy that I met here was doing capoeira, and he was like, you have to meet Dallas. You have to meet Dallas. And I've been searching for you high and low. And I'm so glad that we have finally made this connection, but I am interested in your story because it is something that I'm passionate about. Can you please tell the people how DrumLuv got started? How was it birthed?
Well, I would have to bring on my son to tell that story, because if he didn't pick up that drum, I probably would not have delved deeply into the culture. So let me introduce you to my firstborn son, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
Tell him how you got your mama
Craig.
Come through.
How you guys doing?
Hello.
Yeah. So you're the firstborn son.
Yes, firstborn.
All right, because we're gonna have to discuss about ages here. But all right. Like, wait a minute, huh? How you doing, Craig?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Oh man, thank you for joining us, brother. We're doing fantastic. So Shamika asked the question. So how did DrumLuv get started?
Well, it all started when I was a young boy. Still looking pretty young. I was probably around the age of 5 or 6. We just moved to Tallahassee, Florida. We were on the fields next to the football stadium of FAMU. Everybody knows FAMU, correct? And we're just walking. I think they were having a festival that day, and I saw this drum, and I don't know why, it was just calling me. And I was like, Mom, I want that. And the merchant at the time, he's like, oh yeah, man. Usually these go for $500, but I can cut you guys a deal if you really want it. It's my last one. I'll cut you guys $300. So right then and there, my mom purchased the drum. So we're walking around the field. I'm carrying this drum that's bigger than me at that time. And somebody spotted us, and they're like, hey, I know where you guys can utilize that drum. There's a community center where African West Drum and Dance is taught Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So we're like, okay, we'll give it a try. And from that point on, we've been doing West African Drum and Dance ever since. And so about 20 plus years now.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Look, okay. David's a mathematician. He's trying to work these numbers out in his
Yeah.
head.
She's like, I'm gonna bring up my firstborn son. I'm like a 12-year-old would come on, and then you show up. It's just like this is a grown man who's I feel like I need to go in the gym. So let's let's go ahead. I want to bring a video to showcase you all. It's just a practice session, right? This was just a practice session of you on the drums. All right, so we're going to cue a video of a practice session just to give a little taste of what's to come, but also what it is that you all do. So I can see now how you get the muscles, because you got all the muscles over there. That's tiring, man. Yeah. I was over there. Woo, you trying to keep up. You got to be in shape to do this.
Those are some creative preacher curls, like they get the biceps. But let me just say, I think that it is awesome, a place, that you said that you experience your first love for music on the field of FAMU, a place that is known for their music. And I just love how it seems to have come full circle. A place that is known for music has imparted that love for music and dance in you. So, that's awesome to me.
All right, so Dallas, we got another question for you. How long have you been dancing?
My mom told me I came out her womb dancing. So I for as long as I can remember as a tot. I think I can remember even being 4 and dancing. Definitely not West African drum and dance, because as I said, or as Craig told you, he brought me into it when he requested that drum, but I've been dancing all my life. And this is my favorite genre of dance, drum and dance. That's why DrumLuv came about, the love of the drums.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So those are my other children.
Oh,
these are your other children.
Yeah, okay. So this whole thing, what DrumLuv does, it's a family affair. So we wanted to be mom, dad, and children together, experiencing it at the same time. This is a way to bond. And so everything I've always done in regards to not only just drumming and dancing, but even in fitness and exercise, it involves my children.
I see that.
Awesome.
I see that, because your family has all the muscles. Can I ask a question? Is that like the secret sauce to the fountain of youth? Because when you say like, these are all my children, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, the math doesn't seem right. So is dance really the fountain of youth here? Is that what it is? Is that what you're telling us?
It sure is. Movement is life. Movement is life. I'll say that all the time. Movement is life. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you say 2 left feet. Some people have 4. But come to DrumLuv Dance Center. We'll teach you how to dance with only two.
So wait, so what you're saying is that is it, I don't know how it's asked, is it gender based? Like, is it like I'm going to be predominantly drumming because I'm a male, or is it women drum and dance and men drum and dance? Like, what do I get to do here? Like, do I get to do it all?
When you come, David, you're going to hit the dance floor. So no, it's not gender based. It's open to anyone and everyone who has a heartbeat. If you want to learn how to drum, no matter what your gender, you're going to learn how to drum. If you want to dance, David, come on and dance. Shamika, grab your lapa and come on over to drum.
I'm on my way. Right after the show, I'm on my way.
You don't need a lapa.
I don't need a lapa. Okay.
No,
well, Carrie says she loves it as a family affair, and you do not look old enough for these kids. And Candace says, how awesome, keeping the family together is a beautiful thing. Thank you all for jumping in and sharing. Let's get back to some more questions. So, Shamika, I think you got a question for this.
I do. So, we share the commonality of dance. I've been dancing for over 2 decades as well. I'm not going to say when I started, David, but can you tell the audience how you come to learn these different styles of dance?
Okay, well, as Craig said, we were in Tallahassee, and when we were led to that company he talked about, it's the African Caribbean Dance Theater. And what we're doing here as DrumLuv is the same thing that they did in Tallahassee. They had dance classes where they taught people how to drum and dance. They brought in people that were born on the continent who now live in the United States, and some who still reside over in Africa. They brought them in. They had residency programs, and they set dances on the dancers in the company, and taught us the drumming, taught us the dance, storytelling, the theater, the performance, even costume making. So it was birth in Tallahassee, Florida. And to this day, I still stay in connection with my teachers. Some of them do live here. So I'll shout out to Muminatu Kamara. I'll shout out to Yusuf Kumbasa. I don't know if anyone out there knows these names, but they are well famous dancers from Guinea, West Africa. So what we do at DrumLuv is we preserve this culture to the best that we can in the way that we were taught it, and just keep teaching it and letting it just continue evolving.
Awesome. And can you go ahead, David? You want to do it?
Okay,
I'll say.
Yes. So it's just listening, thinking about this. Who does DrumLuv like service? Like is it just to come in and learn, or you guys actually go out into the community as well? Like how does this work? Talk to us.
Well, we do offer community classes, and we do have what we call company classes as well, because we do have a performance side to it. So we are available to drum and dance at festivals, weddings, bar mitzvahs, corporate events, or anything of the sort. We've done a lot of stuff with the Brevard Zoo when they were naming a couple animals. They hired us to dance. And one of the major events that we had here in the Melbourne area was we did the opening for the Black Panther. When the Black Panther came into the theaters, those first 2 opening nights, we were there on both nights drumming as the people came into the theater.
Okay, now that is absolutely amazing. And what's great is I think we have not just the pictures, but we actually have a video of what that looked like. So we're going to go ahead and cue the video up. Can I tell you something? I can't imagine what it would have been like to actually attend the premiere of Black Panther and that event was happening in the lobby. Eventually, every single person that was there at that theater will never forget that experience, just because that is absolutely awesome. It is like, that's amazing. Like I that would have been cool. Like, I'm mad that I didn't see it at that theater. That's on them. They need to get IMAX, but that's not the point. But but I got to tell you, had I known, I would 110% have been there. Like, yeah, hold up.
Indeed.
I remember your performance at the. Oh, look at that! Most memorable night with DrumLuv and Black Panther debuting. You see, look at that. Even from the audience, they were like, "Oh,
yeah." There were a lot of people there. I mean, and it took them a while to get into their cinema room because of, course, the drumming and the dancing. I guess it kind of distracted them from going in. But we didn't even get to see the movie that night because, of course, we were performing. But that was awesome. It was great. As a matter of fact, I have the drummers here today too, live. One of the drummers, we have Nate and Craig here. So if you guys want to,
came ready. This is what I'm talking about. This is
okay. Yes, come on.
But you guys want to hear we gotta get live, right? And Craig is a drum instructor. He taught Nathaniel, and so if anyone is interested in classes, whether you have a drum or not, just come by DrumLuv, and we'll teach you how to do all this. So here's Craig and Nathaniel.
There was nothing little about that. Okay, so let's be clear. That was amazing. There was nothing little about that.
Oh,
I'm grabbing my lapa and I'm on my way right after the show.
I'll see you there. I'll see you there. David, again, you don't need a lapa.
For some reason, we can't.
We'll be there to help you with whatever you need.
Yes, but so can you tell us where DrumLuv is located?
DrumLuv is in the beautiful city of Palm Bay. The address is 2901 Palm Bay Road Northeast, 32905. So it's right off US 1 and Palm Bay Road, right by the railroad tracks.
Okay. You're not too far from me. You're not too far from me. But when I was watching the lady dance when I was watching y'all dance at the movie theater, it made me think of dances for the Orishas. So for those who are fellow dancers and they know about the Orishas, does DrumLuv offer Orisha dance?
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, we offer several genres of dances. So we're not just limited to drumming, West African drum and dance, but we also have traditional dance styles, as you're mentioning, Shamika, with the Yoruba culture. We can bring people in to do workshops. And so if you want to set one up, come on in. And there's also exercise classes too. And if you feel like you cannot dance, then you can move your body We'll, slow it down for you. We could do African movement in an exercise kind of format and call it Afro size, if that's a little bit easier for you to tolerate.
I like that. Okay.
So we're going to make sure that the people come out and Afro size themselves up. Please make sure you check them out. Their website is drumluvdance.com. Their Facebook handle is DrumLuv Inc. And their Instagram is DrumLuv Dance. Dallas.
Yes.
I cannot thank you enough. I do have a question from the audience, and that comes from, hold on. It was a question about, so do you all play steel drums? I think was the question.
Yes.
So do you all do steel drums?
No, I'm sorry. We do not do the steel drums. We do the traditional West African drums, which are the djembe and the junjun, which is what Craig and Nathaniel have. So only traditional West African drum, djembe, junjuns, and sambands.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when we bring in the orishas, we have the batas.
Okay. All right.
No steel drums, but you can still come and do soca dancing because we have soca music and we have a class called Soca Vibes, believe it or not. So you can get the steel drum, not live, but recorded.
Okay. And then when COVID restrictions are lifted, do you do corporate and school performances?
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely that. That's one of we love to do that. We love to do that. Get everyone in corporately dancing, bring us into the school to do school assemblies, tell them a little bit about the drums, give everybody opportunity to move their bodies. Yes, we are available for that.
Yeah. I mean, to do your team building workshop, this would be amazing to have everybody come together as a team and learn this dance in unison would be awesome. And make your CEO go in the front of your organization. That would be, we want all the CEOs in Brevard County to learn this style of dance to put on a performance.
That's right.
I will tell you, nothing creates a better team.
When we do school assemblies, that's exactly what we do. So the teachers bring their classroom in, and then we're like, okay, we're going to get the teachers to come up here, and we give them the movements to do. And when the teachers are doing it and their kids are cheering them on, it gravitates the children to want to even get more involved in it. So so if the CEOs would like to bring DrumLuv in for a little team building session, contact us.
There we go. You heard it, people. You heard it. Nothing builds a better team than learning a few 8 counts. I'm telling you. Nothing builds a better team.
So again, Dallas, I want to say thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure. Everybody that's watching or that's watching live or that's going to watch the replay, you see the handles at the bottom. Because again, our goal is not just to showcase this amazing talent we have in Brevard County, but it's also for you to pick up the phone or type on the computer and hire these amazingly talented people so we can continue to expand the culture and the arts. Dallas, thank you for bringing this culture and art to Brevard County. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely a hidden gem in Palm Bay, I tell you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Palm Bay. Okay, so before we Dallas, thank you very much. Before we head out completely, this is a little sad for us because look at there. We'll be in touch for that. Oh yes, Amar Patel. I can't wait for you to see this because you've been called out. You will be dancing. It's gonna happen. I cannot wait to see that. All right, so this is kind of sad for us because there's going to be a hiatus, but we do want to come back. But just to give you guys a heads up, it's not just the people that you see on screen that make this show come to life. You've already seen Jennifer and Kathy, and their contributions have been absolutely brilliant and amazing, but there's an entire what we call CAP team that is behind us. And I want to make sure that we recognize every single one of you. And one of those CAP members, one of the most amazing people I know, whose name starts with a K, created this amazing, beautiful package for us. And we're going to go ahead and roll it just to showcase all the individuals who've worked hard to make this program come to life. Ooh, again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Carrie, thank you so much for creating that video. We
Thank
really
you,
appreciate it. And thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah.
We can't appreciate you enough for making this a hit show. And our goal is for us to say, this is, I don't know how to measure this, but we'll find Jennifer. She's in the studio. We're going to find a way to showcase that this is the #1 virtual show in Brevard County.
Yes. We want to thank you all for embarking on this journey with us. This is definitely not a goodbye. It is just a see you later.
All right, everybody. Peace and have a good evening.